Figs here from YouTube. In today's video, folks, we're going to be taking a high-level look at CKB and Nervos Network because there is some stuff going down right now in the ecosystem you might be interested in. So smash that like button and let's get into this. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Like I said, if you guys can smash that like button at any given time, I truly appreciate it. There is some dirt and there is some goodies that have happened within the Nervos Network ecosystem the last few days, starting with a tweet from Nervos themselves. Crypto is already green. An article on Forbes says to a significant degree, crypto mining and other activities already leverage green and renewable energy resources. I can't agree with this anymore. Now, I will link to this article from Forbes, but I just want to give you guys my personal experience on this. In my town, I'm given an option to divert some of my energy from like a, I don't know, nuclear power plant to a windmill. So I can receive energy from a windmill and I have to pay a little bit extra for it, but it's greener. I don't know how much greener. It makes me feel good, right? Because I'm running crypto miners. Proof of work, baby. That's where it's at. I like proof of stake. Don't get me wrong. But when we are talking about green energy and mining consumption of electricity, we are so used to, in today's society, really consuming energy, and we consume it and then boom, it's gone. So we are really destroying energy in a sense. The one thing I like about crypto mining is that we're taking some of this clean energy, converting it into heat like I do during the winter months here in Minnesota to heat my basement. We are converting it into cryptocurrency, which has a chance at increasing in value at a later date. So when I am paying extra to get my energy from that damn windmill, I am putting extra heat in my basement to lower my heating costs, and I am getting something out of it at the end in the form of cryptocurrency. Duh, that is the smartest thing that anybody can do, in my own opinion. So I don't dislike proof of stake, but I will never turn my crypto miners off. That is for sure. So I'll link to this in the pinned comment in the description. Now, jmitch.bit dropped an absolute banger of a tweet this morning. It's a retweet from, or a screenshot from a tweet Kevin Wang made back in June. We're well capitalized and focusing on building the best infrastructure for developers. Now, he went on to talk about Godwoken version 1 mainnet being close to launch. That's already launched. But Jay Mitch goes on to say, during these uncertain and highly volatile market conditions, I wanted to re-highlight 3 words from Nervos Network's co-founder Kevin Wang. We're well capitalized. Also notice that our founders are not out talking all day like so many others. They are working, and I could not agree with Jay Mitch anymore with this statement. When we look at all these projects, and I'm just going to throw Cardano under the bus, garbage trash dumpster fire of a project that seems to be struggling to produce anything of value. For example, when they launched Sunday Swap, Nervos Network already had a working DEX, and I say working DEX because that thing worked. And when we start to talk about, you know, comparison and contrast between the two chains, you got Cardano, top 10 coin, Nervos Network, somewhere in the top 150, 200, depending on where we're at in the bull market. So, you know, I think we all agree with this, what Jay Mitch said. Very well said. One thing, just to piggyback off of his tweet, or her tweet, Nervos Network has received $128 million worth of funding since 2018. One thing I like about the team at Nervos Network is they don't seem like the greedy type. They seem like they are focused on the mission of building bridges to all these other wonderful ecosystems out there. And really, when it comes down to it, 128 million goes a long way. So with that said, you know, I'm not worried about it. You know, they raised 128 million since 2018. If you blow through that, I'm sorry, I can't help you here. One other thing, and I don't know the reputation of Crunchbase, but I did kind of see that there might be some information indicating that Nervos Network has ties to CDAO, or they have possibly invested in CDAO. And really, I have not ever heard of CDAO until I was kind of doing this research. CDAO is basically a DAO incubator, an organization that explores new production relationships for creators. So it almost seems like this is kind of a company that is almost like an accelerator or something like that. I don't necessarily know because I haven't really gotten around to doing my research on CDAO yet, but you can follow them at Twitter at C_DAO. They've also got a website that you can access through the Twitter handle. Now, when we're talking about multi-chain, a few days ago, multi-chain integrated with Godwoken. So now we have the ability to connect our wallets. We can transfer DAI, ETH, USDC, USDT, wrap Bitcoin from Godwoken mainnet and a hell of a lot more other ecosystems to a pretty decent number of other ecosystems. So Cron, Ethereum, Kava. So this is kind of cool. I'm digging it. I'd like to see more of this type of activity where these dApps and stuff are integrating into Nervos' blockchain, stuff like that. Always do your own research. Cross-chain fee is 0%. Gas fee is 90 cents USDT for your cross-chain transaction on destination chain. Minimum cross-chain amount, $10. 10 USDT. Maximum cross-chain amount, 5 million USDT. Estimated time of cross-chain arrival, 10 to 30 minutes. Cross-chain amount larger than a milli, could take up to 12 hours. So it is what it is, right? We've got Crooked Nervousness dropping an absolute bomb this morning at 8 a.m. Wow. So he is up in the early morning hours to bring you guys good news about Brainiac Finance and Nervos Network. He ended up retweeting this little ad that Brainiac Finance put out. Promote the growth of Brainiac and Nervos Network Godwoken and get paid for it. Based on the returns you generate for the ecosystem, will compensate you for your time and effort. Now, this is something that I have experience with, getting paid in Web3, right? So I've done a ton of collaborations with like ecosystems from Ergo. I've done collaborations with dApps and stuff on Nervos Network, stuff like that, and actually been paid. Everybody knows I am a content curator for Dfinity. I got paid extremely well to really get involved with their ecosystem. And as a byproduct, I kind of fell in love with what they got going on. In return, I got paid for making decent videos about the ecosystem and trying to help build the community. So it's a wonderful opportunity for you to maybe get your feet wet, especially if you're the type of person out there dropping these types of banger tweets with charts and statistics. Maybe you're out there making short videos, long videos, TikToks, whatever. Don't do it. You can continue doing it. Try to get paid for it. There's no shame in it. So I don't care if you're getting paid to shill and other people aren't. As long as you are in good faith, promoting a product that you trust, I don't got any problem with that. And it's nobody else's business, to be honest. Let's take a look at CKB, baby. Now, where is my beloved CKB? Well, we can see that price has kind of come back down since we had this nice little ripper to the upside a few days ago. Let's look at this on the daily chart here. And really, we are seeing some full body bearish engulfing candles here. As much as I hate to say it, that's what we're seeing. The daily candle closes in 22 hours. So, I mean, folks, this could get nasty. I would think that at this point, this is coming down to retest this 0.003893-ish area down here. At that point in time, though, I think that we're going to be kind of far away from this Ichimoku cloud, so there might be a bounce opportunity. There may, in fact, be some sort of symmetrical triangle that is forming out here as well. So really, folks, when it comes down to it, we'll just have to keep our eyes on this. I mean, I'm hoping we get a little ascending triangle out of this, and it'd be nice to see another rip to the upside. But really, there's no concrete updates that I can do that I haven't already done in my last video. Almost appears like there's some sort of bear flag here. It's come down, tested the 61.8 here a few times over the last day. I think we might be in the works to see somewhat of an ABC corrective wave. If you do see this thing really underneath this 0.00358-ish level, check back in with the channel. We'll try to do a little TA on it, or hit me up on Twitter. If you see this thing ripping above 0.004, we might be gearing up to see this thing hit about 0.005-ish. Or even this 0.0047. It'd be ideal if we could see this thing rip back up to the half-cent level, but really, folks, be careful on this one. It's kind of dicey. So once again, folks, I appreciate everyone for being here. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day wherever you're at. Wonderful weekends. I hope you guys' bags go to the moon. And if you could smash that like button, stick around for the end screens for some other videos you might find interesting. See you guys all on the next video.